In this lesson, we are going to run through how setTimeout method can be used to control timing events. Looking at the example on my screen, what do you think is going to happen when the start button is clicked? Well, let's find out what is going to happen. So I'll go ahead and click the start button. And after 2 seconds, watch what happens. You can see a text that pops up, hello, after 2 seconds. Using the setTimeout method, we are going to build how you can use the setTimeout method to control timing events in JavaScript. Let's go on. We are going to do this together in 5 easy steps. Step 1, select the button. Then step 2, wait for user to click the button. Then step 3 is going to be that we trigger a delay by telling JavaScript to run our function only after a set period. Step 4, we make a function that will run after the delay. And lastly, we are going to update the page to display the message. Moving on, let's look at how we can use the setTimeout method in order to control timing events in JavaScript. That's my boilerplate code with about 3 different comments, one in the HTML section and the other 2 in the JavaScript section, where the interactivity is going to be added. So the first comment in the HTML section says, add a button and p tag with ID of button and demo1. So I'm going to first make a button, give it an ID of btn, and then give it a text start. Then under it, let me make a p tag with an ID of demo1. And this with a text of weights. Now I have my button and weights. If I click on this, it's not going to do anything. So let me move inside JavaScript to add interactivity. So the first thing is to select the ID of the elements that I want to manipulate. So I want to manipulate the button. So I will select the button, which I have done. Then here the comment says, let button listen for a click. So this is where the event listener is going to be attached to listen for a click. And so this will take 2 data. One is the click event, and the second one is going to be the function that will run after that click is received. So inside this then I can now call show message after 2 seconds. So I will make setTimeout the method, and that method is going to take a function that I'm going to make. This is the function name as well as the time when I want it to run, 2000 milliseconds, which is equivalent to 2 seconds. So now that I have that, then I can move to this part that says function to display message. I can now make the function show message. And inside it, document does just get the ID of the elements of the p tag, which is demo1, and then I'll call inner.html because I want to update its content into this hello after 2 seconds. And now let me go ahead and try it. I'll click on the start button and see what we follows. Now you can see that after 2 seconds, the pop-up is showing on the screen, hello, after 2 seconds. So in this example, we have been able to use the setTimeout method in order to control the timing event of an element in our code. The 2000 milliseconds is equal to 2 seconds. Now the setTimeout function that we have here is what runs a function once after the delay. So this is called immediately after the delay is completed. So once this 2 seconds is reached, then this function that we have here will be called inside the setTimeout, and then it will update what we have on the page. And then the inner HTML that we have here is what helps to change the content on the page, which is this that you can see right here as we clicked on the start button. So with set timeout method, you can delay actions in JavaScript. In this example, when the user clicks the button, JavaScript waits for 2 seconds before showing a message. Now, if we change from 2000 to 5000, what do you think is going to happen? Let me change this from 2 to 5 and take a look. So I'll go ahead and click the button as well. So watch what happens. That means this function will wait for 5 seconds. This is 5000 milliseconds before it will change the content on the page. And that is just what happened. Now, here are some key takeaways from this lesson. Number 1, set timeout method delays code execution. This method runs only once. Even if you click the button again, nothing is going to happen. This method can be used for things like notifications, delays, and animation in your application.